want to say something very clear. I think it's a total wrong idea to ban the AfD. I'm totally against it, because I agree that, I mean, you can't ban a party where 23% or 25% of the people, voting for.
You can't ban a party with 1/10 of 1%. You can't ban parties. You can't ban ideas. You have to outcompete them. If my idea is wrong, tell me how. You have to treat me like a human being, not a slave. Tell me how it's wrong. Convince me it's wrong. Show me. Offer me incentives. But you can't force me. And if you force me, by the way, it doesn't work. As you just said, it doesn't work. Part of the reason that someone as grotesque as Hitler was able to take power in a country as advanced as Germany is because the German people were totally degraded by the settlement after World War I. You know this. And their land was stripped, and they had foreign troops. They sent African troops, as you know, to degrade the Germans. And the Germans hated that, and I understand why. And unfortunately, their hate and resentment built to the point where they elected Hitler. That's the actual lesson of it. And I say that as someone who's very anti-Hitler.
Well, but that sounds like there's not a German fault. I mean, that sounds like something happened before.
I'm not. Of course, it's the Germans' fault for electing Hitler. I'm not. This is, again, the childish level of discussion about everything that has led us to the brink of nuclear war and the destruction of Western Europe, is that no one can have an honest conversation.
Well, we have that, I think.
I'm trying. So, no, I'm not stripping the Germans of their war guilt. They have war guilt. I get it. I'm just saying, how did the war start in the first place? How did they elect Hitler in the first place? Why would a country, and I often learned this as a child, like the shocking thing about the Nazi Party was it happened in Germany. And so many of the Jewish refugees who came to the United States from Germany were like the most impressive people. And I remember reading stuff they're like, I can't believe this happened in Germany. I served in the First World War. I love Germany. I'm German. I was this famous scientist. I had to move to New York. Like, it's a very familiar thing, right? The whole point was it happened in a country as evolved as Germany, the most evolved country. How did that happen? Nobody asks. And it's important to know because you don't want it to happen again. And I know that there are many causes of this and every other historical event, but one of the ways that it happened was more than a decade of degradation convinced the people they had no option but to do something radical and crazy like elect Hitler, a non-German, to run their country. That's all I'm saying. And so I'm just saying there's a long-term cost to degrading people and not allowing them to say what they think. And one of the costs is they can become super radical and crazy if you keep it up. Super radical and crazy. And I'm not saying that's going to happen in Germany. I'm just saying that happens with people. You know what I mean? You have to treat them like human beings. You can't ban their parties.
What I don't understand